well. To do it excellently well. Good morning to you. Good morning to every single person on the sound of my voice this morning. I hope you are doing just fine today. I hope you are doing just fine today. The last time you heard my voice, good morning to every single person under the sound of my voice today. How you doing? How is everything going over there? I hope you're enjoying your Saturday morning just like I am enjoying my own in the studios of Melody 100.7 FM, located at number 2 Bodewasimi, Basharu, Ibadan. Happy new month to you. Yes, I wish you a happy new month, and I pray this month is going to usher a lot of good things into your life. Yes, into your life, into every Melody kid's life and every parent's life. The last time you heard my voice was last month, so it's good to be talking to you again this December. Yes, it's good to be talking to you. It's good to connect with every child this December again. You are welcome once again. It's the program Melody Kids right here on Melody 100.7 FM, the program that is mainly for kids, to engage them, to entertain, and to educate them. Every Saturday morning is the time we have Melody Kids starting from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. You already know how we do it. So if you are listening for the first time, do not be a stranger. Always tune your radio to the number 1 kids show every Saturday morning. I am Fiyinfoluwa Oladunjoye, and I won't be doing this alone today. Yes, I won't be doing it alone this morning. Auntie Fini has a whole village with her this morning. Hadenike Adesoye, who is my studio manager, Bobola Egunfemi, who is in charge of our Facebook live streaming. So please kindly head straight to Facebook to view Auntie Fini live and direct from the studios of Melody 100.7 FM. You can see what I look like. So kindly head straight to Facebook, view her page, follow, like, share. Just do every necessary thing you have to do. Shout out to my producer, Pretty the Finest, Adegoke. A very big shout out to you. And also, Okwadura is live with me in the studios for the Speak Right segment. That's the Speak Right master over there. Engineer Adetoro Oyewale, thank you for doing justice to the engineering department. Okay, before I go further on the show today, let's go and have this music. Let's go on this short musical break, and I'll be back on the other side to take us on our affirmation for today and also spill out the segments we'll be having on the show today. I'll be right back. Do not go anywhere.
Show me your dancing step. Oh, Excuse me. Now listen up, kid. I got a story I want to tell you.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath. Long about a Saturday night. Yeah, just relaxing in the tub, thinking everything was alright. Well, I stripped out the tub, put my feet on the floor. I wrapped the towel around me and I opened the door. And then splish splash, I jumped back in the bath. But how was I to know there was a party going on? Splishing and splashing, feeling with the feeling, moving and grooving, rocking and rolling. Hey there! Big bang, I saw the whole gang dancing on the living room rug. Flip-flop, they was doing the flop. All the teens had the dancing bug. There was a lollipop and wiggle, a piggy suit. The guy Miss Molly was even there too. Well, splish splash, I forgot about the bath. I went and put my dancing shoes on. Yeah, I was a rolling and strolling, feeling with the feeling, moving and grooving, splashing and splashing. Yeah. Splishing and splashing, splishing and splashing. I was rolling and strolling, rolling and strolling. I was moving and grooving, moving and grooving. He was reeling with the feeling, reeling with the feeling. I'm rolling and strolling, moving and grooving. Splish splash, splish splash. Rolling and strolling, moving with the grooving. Splish splash, splish splash. Rolling and strolling, moving with the grooving. Splish splash. Big bang, I saw the whole gang dancing on the living room rug. Flip-flop, they was doing the flop. All the teens had the dancing bug. There was a lollipop and wiggle, a piggy suit. The guy Miss Molly was even there too.
You're welcome back. It's still Melody Kids right here on Melody 100.7 FM with Auntie Fiyi. Okay, let's quickly have our affirmation this morning. If you are listening for the first time, there's this affirmation we say every morning on the program to keep us activated, yes, to keep us motivated and to keep us positive for the rest of the day. So make it an habit for yourself. Make it an habit for yourself. Try and read it every morning before you go to school, before you go about your daily activities, and just watch how smooth and how good your day is going to be. Now let's go straight into the affirmation song. God woke me up. I'm so blessed. Today is my day, so I will not stress. If I do my best, He will do the rest. I am smart, I am kind, I am loved. I am walking in His goodness from above. Now go over it one more time. So if you are still learning, learn quick and let's have fun with this affirmation song together. God woke me up. I'm so blessed. Today is my day, so I will not stress. If I do my best, He will do the rest. I am smart, I am kind, I am loved. I am walking in His goodness from above. Clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. You're doing very well. All right, Melody Kids. On today's program, we'll be having 4 interesting segments, and the first segment is the storyline segment. The title of our story this morning is Health is Wealth. I know for sure that is not the first time you'll be hearing that. Of course, health is wealth, but everything about the story you're going to be learning it by the time we listen to our package. Okay, Mayokun is going to be narrating the story for us this morning, and the simple moral of that story is that health is wealth. So you better listen. Yes, you better pay good attention to everything so that you can learn. You already know how we do it on Melody Kids. We learn and have fun. The next segment is the Kids Say segment, and the topic for the Kids Say segment today is very, very interesting. A very, very interesting topic. We are going to be discussing about the right time for kids to have a phone, or the right time for children to be given a phone. What is the right time, or when is the right time for you to give your child your phone, to give your child a phone? Or what is the right time for you as a child to have your own personal phone? You already know this is where we derive our focus on today's program. So literally that is what we are going to be focusing on today. The next segment is the fun fact segment. Amazing fun facts, things that you probably don't know. Yes, that is where we tell you the did you know segment. And then the last but not the least is the riddles and jokes, and Moshokpe is going to be doing justice to that this morning, to the riddles and jokes segment. Let's go over, because I can't wait to dish everything out for you. So let's go over to listen, and I'll be right back on the other side with Uncle Adura for the Speak Right segment. Do not go anywhere. It's still Melody Kids on Melody 100.7 FM with Auntie Fiyin.
Baker's man, bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it and prick it and mark it with a bead. Put it in the oven for a baby and me. Patty cake, baker's man, bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it and prick it and mark it with a bead. Put it in the oven for a baby and me. It's story time.
My name is Oludunjoye. The title of my story is How It Is World. Once upon a time, there lived a generous and kind-hearted king. But the people weren't happy with him because he was very lazy and would not do anything other than eating and sleeping. One day, the king realized that he couldn't even move his body, not even his foot. He became very fat and his enemies made fun of him, calling him Fatty King, Bulky King, etc. The king invited expert doctors from various parts of his country and offered them generous reward to make him fit. Unfortunately, none could help him gain his health and fitness. He spent huge amounts of money, but everything went in vain. One fine morning, a holy man visited the country. He heard about the ill health of the king, and he informed the king that he could easily cure him. Hearing this promising word, the king became very happy. Since the king could not move his body, he asked the holy man to meet him at the palace, but the holy man refused. He said that the king had to go to him in order to get cured. After much effort, the king went to meet the holy man. The holy man complimented the king, saying that he was a good ruler and said that he would soon regain his health. He asked the king to come for treatment the next day. He told the king also that he would be treated only if he came on foot to the holy man's residence. The next day, the king was unable to walk even a few steps on the road, but aided by his followers, the holy man was not there. So the king decided to take back the next day for treatment. This was repeated for 2 weeks, and the king never met the holy man and never had any treatment. Gradually, the king realized that he felt a lot lighter, lost some weight, and felt more active than before. He realized the reason why the holy man asked him to reach his place by walking. Very soon, the king regained his health, and the people were very happy in his kingdom. The moral lesson of this story is that health is wealth. Thank you.
Hello kids, my name is Diva. Today on the Kids Say segment, we'll be talking about the right time for kids to be given cell phones and other devices. To discuss this with me, I have
Ajaida Fiyinfoluwa.
My first question of the day is, how old were you when you got your first phone?
I was 9 years old when my daddy gave me my first phone. It was a small phone.
I was 7 years old when my daddy gave me my phone. Mine was screen touch, that's internet and everything.
I was 11 when I got my phone. I had a big phone that had access to internet.
I was 8 years old when I got my tablet that has internet with no SIM.
Do you think when you started using a phone was too early, too late, or just the right time?
It was just the right time. When I got to my new school, the math was a lot harder, so I needed a device to do my calculations.
Mine was just the right time because anytime I'm in need, instead of waiting for my parents, I called them immediately. And I just left primary school to secondary school. All my friends went to different schools. I collected their numbers to call them so we can keep in touch.
Mine was just the right time because I need to get access to my families, so it just has to buy the phone for me.
When do you think is the right time for kids to be given cell phones?
I think parents should start giving their children devices from 6 years upward. Kids need phones to play games and to call their mom and dad at the right time.
I think a child should get his or her phone after he is primary school, so he or she doesn't get addicted to bad behaviors.
I think that the child should be at least 8 or 7 before the child can get a phone, so the child can get access to bad things.
It depends on the environment. If there are too many people that can corrupt the child with the cell phone, I don't think you should get the cell phone for the person. But you can also watch out for the child if you're giving the child a cell phone.
What are the negative effects of cell phones on kids who use them at an early age?
They teach children what they're not meant to go and do on the internet, what bad things, and there's a disease called neck strain. When they look down to their phone all the time, they get affected.
Children who use devices at an early age, they get access to the internet so much that they will be watching bad things.
Children that start using their phones at an early age start to use their phones too much and they bend their neck and they start having pains on their neck, shoulders and hands. How do you think parents can control or monitor what their children do on their phones and devices?
If parents do not give them SIM, it's just for them to play games, watch your videos, and parents can monitor them, spend some time with them.
Parents should not allow children to play with their devices every day. If you are on holiday, Monday, Wednesday and Friday, if you are on school day, Saturday and Sunday.
Parents should monitor their children by keeping their phones throughout the weekdays and giving them on the weekends. And the only time on the weekdays they can have their phones is after school on Friday. But when they are on holiday, they are free to take it. Do you have any final words for parents or children?
Children should have free time with their devices, but not every day.
Parents should let their children have phones and play with them very well, but they should monitor what they are doing every day. So the parents should collect the phone in the night to check everything the child has done.
Parents can monitor their children by collecting their devices at the end of the day, at night, to go through whatever they have done.
That's all we have for you today on the Kids Say segment. My name is Ajaida Fiyinfoluwa.
My name is Ajaida. My name is Ajaida Fiyinfoluwa.
My name is Diva.
We'll catch you later.
If you want to have fun and be educated, then stay glued to your radio every Saturday.
Hello kids, my name is Olamide Bashu. This is the Fun Fact segment. Did you know that the dot that appears over the letter I is called a title? Did you know that horses and cows sleep while standing up? Did you know that angry and hungry are the only two English words that end in G and Y? Did you know that invisibility is the only word in the English language which has one vowel that occurs 5 times? That's all on the fun fact segment.
Hello kids, my name is Mushape and I have some riddles and jokes to share with you. Why did the thief take a shower? The answer is, he wanted to make a clean getaway. I can't speak or hear, but I always tell the truth. What am I? The answer is a mirror. 4 children and their pet dog were walking under a tiny umbrella, but none of them got wet. How can this be? The answer is, it wasn't raining. How many books can you put into an empty backpack? The answer is 1. After that, it's not an empty backpack anymore. A woman has 7 daughters and each daughter has a brother. How many children does the woman have altogether? The answer is, she has 8 children.
TikTok, you welcome back. It's still Melody Kids right here on Melody 100.7 FM, and we just add all our segments: the storyline, the kids say, fun facts, and the riddles and jokes segments. It's 8:30 a.m. and right now we are further straight to the Speak Right segments with Uncle Adura. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yeah, please, let's have you.
Yeah, thank you.
On the show today.
Good morning, all the kids, and welcome to the Speak Right segment with Uncle Adura. You know my full name is Kayikwe Adura Gbemi Samuel, but you can refer to me as Uncle Adura. And I would say Happy New Month. Yes, Happy New Month. Last week we spoke about the sound vowels number 11, but today we're going to be looking at something different. Today we're going to be talking all about spellings. We're going to be going through the month with spellings. We'll look at how to spell, why do we spell, and everything. Now, let's understand this first, that spelling, it is calling out letters of a word so as to be able to pronounce them. It is calling out letters of a word so as to be able to pronounce them. That's what spelling is all about, calling out the letters of a word so as to know how to pronounce them. Now, after that, we'll move to the next part, which is what we call a syllable. A syllable is a unit of speech that makes a word or part of a word which must have a vowel sound. I know I've treated this before, but for those that are just joining us for the first time, I'll try my best possible to see how well I can explain this. When we say a syllable is a unit of speech, remember that a unit of speech means what? A word with one syllable. Unit means one. Unit means one. So we're saying a syllable is a unit of speech that makes a word. That's a unit of speech. That's one syllabic word or a monosyllabic word. And examples of a monosyllabic word, we have bell, we have beat, we have break, we have spell, and the rest. Now those are examples of monosyllabic words. That's what a syllable is a unit of speech that makes a word or part of a word. Now when we get to part of a word, that's dividing the words in syllables. That's you have syllable 1, syllable 2, syllable 3, syllable 4, but all together they are still words, okay? But you glide from one syllable to the other. That's what it's trying to say here. That's what I said. A syllable is a unit of speech that makes a word or part of a word which must have a vowel sound. Now there is a must there. It must have a vowel sound. If there is no vowel sound there, it can never be pronounced. It can never be pronounced. So that's what a syllable is. Then we'll go to the next, which is what we call word stress. Word stress. W-O-R-D, then S-T-R-E-S-S. Word stress. Word stress is the act of pronouncing a particular syllable of a word with so much force that it sounds louder, longer, and clearer than other syllables of the same word. I'll take it again. Word stress is the act of pronouncing a particular syllable of a word with so much force that it sounds louder, longer, and clearer than other syllables of the same word. Now, what I'm trying to say here, word stress is almost the same as it's almost aligned with a syllable. Now, if you remember, a syllable says a unit of speech that makes a word or part of a word which must have a vowel sound. And what stress is saying, it is the act of pronouncing a particular syllable of a word. Now, that's if you have a word that has like four syllables, one out of those syllables will sound louder, longer, and clearer than any other syllable of that same word. Do you understand it? Now go to the types of syllables that we have. We have three types of syllables. We have the primary stressed syllable, we have the secondary stressed syllable, and we also have the unstressed syllable. Now, how do you recognize or how do you know a primary stressed syllable? For a primary stressed syllable, say you find a high set stressed mark before the syllable. That means you find a mark up before the syllable, and the mark up before the syllable is known as what? Is known as the primary stress mark. Okay, now the next is the secondary stressed mark. Now for a secondary stressed mark, you find a low set stressed mark before the syllable. Now this time around, the mark is not up, but it is down. The mark is not up, but it is what? Down. So that's for the secondary stressed syllable. Now for an unstressed syllable, which is the last of the types of syllables that we have, an unstressed syllable, you find no stress mark at all. There's no stress mark up, there's no stress mark down. You find no stress mark at all before the syllable. You find no stress mark at all before the syllable. Now let's quickly go to our word examples so we'll understand what we're trying to say today. Today we're going to be looking at a monosyllabic word and a disyllabic word. That's the examples that we're going to be treating today. How to spell a monosyllabic word and how to spell a disyllabic word. Now there's something we call spelling pattern. Now spelling pattern is like a guide for you to know how to glide from one letter to another while spelling. Spelling pattern is an act that shows you how to glide from one letter to another letter while spelling. Now I'll be calling out the monosyllabic words, then I'll tell you how to spell. Okay, for example, we're starting with a 2-letter word. For a 2-letter word, we say go 10. We say what? Go 10. We say what? Go 10. Now that go 10 is the spelling pattern. Now let's use it in spelling a word, a 2-letter word. G-O. Can you say it now? Or can you get me now? G-O. Go 10. G-O. Go 10. S-O. Go 10. S-O. Go 10. I-T. Go 10. I-T. Go 10. L-O. Go 10. Do you understand it? Now I'm using the spelling pattern to guide me in spelling. Now let's go to a 3-letter word. A 3-letter word. For a 3-letter word, we say 10 go 10. We say what? 10 go 10. We say what? 10 go 10. Now let's look for words with the 3-letter words that can go. C-A-R. Again, 10 go 10. C-A-R. 10 go 10. B-E-T. 10 go 10. S-E-T. 10 go 10. L-O-W. Then do you get it? Now that's for a 3-letter word. Now let's look at the last syllabic word that we're going to be looking at before we go into a disyllabic word. Now we're going to be looking at words with 4 syllables. Words with 4 syllables. Now remember, for the first syllable, the beginning will take 10, the last will take 10, and the rest at the middle will take what? Go. So we have what? 10 go go 10. We have what? 10 go go 10. Now let's spell a 4-letter word that has the syllable 1 to go. S-P-O, sorry, spoon is 5. B-E-A-T. B-E-A-T. Again, B-E-A-T. 10 go go 10. S-E-A-T. 10 go go 10. S-E-A-T. 10 go go 10. B-E-L-L. 10 go go 10. B-E-L-L. Now do you understand it? Now that is a spelling pattern for a monosyllabic word. Now let's go to words with a dice that has 2 syllables. Words with 2 syllables. Now we're going to be spelling the first syllable before the second syllable. Now from the first, we're looking at the first word, pencil. Pencil. So we have to spell pen first before so. Now say P-E-N. We're still using, since we've divided it into syllables, pen then so. The first syllable has 3-letter words. So say 10 go 10, P-E-N. Then the last syllable also has 3-letter words. So go what? 10 go 10. C-I-L. That's P-E-N-C-I-L. Pencil. P-E-N-C-I-L. Pencil. Now look at another word example. We have cupboard. We have cupboard. We have what? Cupboard. Now the first syllable has 3-letter words, while the last syllable has 5-letter words. The last syllable has 5-letter words. So how do we spell? We'll say 10 go 10 first. C-U-P. Then we'll go to the next one. 10 go go 10. 10 go 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 10. 10 go 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 10. B-O-A-R-D. C-U-P-B-O-A-R-D. Cupboard. C-U-P-B-O-A-R-D. Cupboard. Now the last syllable we're going to be looking at for a disyllabic word is T-E-A-C-H-E-R. Teacher. T-E-A. Okay, so that's the first syllable that I spelled. 10 go 10. T-E-A-C-H-E-R. 10 go go 10. T-E-A-C-H-E-R. 10 go go 10. Now let's take our words again from the top. The spellings. Remember, also for 2-letter words, we go what? Go 10. We go what? Go 10. I'll give examples like G-O, G-O, S-O, L-O. Now for a 3-letter word, we looked at B-E-T, S-E-T, B-E-D. For a 4-letter word, we looked at B-E-L-L, S-E-L-L, and C-E-L-L. Now for a disyllabic word, we looked at the first syllable before the second one by saying pencil, P-E-N-C-I-L, pencil. Cupboard, C-U-P-B-O-A-R-D, cupboard. And the last one, T-E-A-C-H-E-R, teacher. Now that is all for today. This is going to be a wrap. Then we'll be meeting next week again for another example. Thank you for having me around. I still go by the name A to the D to the U to the R to the A. That is Uncle Adura, Kayinkwei Adura Gbemi Samuel. And if you have any message or you want to drop anything, rush down to our Facebook page, search for Melody FM 100.7 and search for Melody Kids with Uncle Adura. There you will find me and drop whatever message or comment that you want me to review for you. Thank you and God bless you. Enjoy your week ahead. Bye.
Thank you. All right, let's now go to our focus on the show today, which is the right time for a child to be given a phone. The right time for a child to be given a phone, or in a questionable manner, what time do you think is right for a child to be given a phone? And I'm going to be sharing my own take on this particular topic. And how I think it should be done. First of all, children, we're talking about phones and when a child should really have a one. There is no particular age that is perfect. I want you to hold that perfect word. There is no particular age that is perfect, but there are few important things that parents must observe. Yes, there are few important things that parents must look at before giving a child a phone. Yes. You can't say this is the particular age that a child should have a phone, because let's say you tell me that a child can have a phone by 10 years old, and you look at a child, there is no need for the child to have a phone. So you can't actually point it down to a particular age, there's no perfect age for a child to use a phone. And I'm going to be telling you the few things that parents should look at before giving a child a phone. The first and foremost of it is that maturity matters. Yes, maturity matters. A phone is not a toy. A phone is not a toy. A phone is different from a tablet. A phone is different from a tablet that probably does not have a SIM. No, a phone, I'm talking about a cell phone that can be used to make calls, to check the internet and the likes. So a phone is not a toy. And there's even this general conception that children should not be exposed to screens at a very tender age. I'm talking about toddlers. Yes, I'm talking about toddlers. I mean children from age 0 to, let's say, 2-3 years. Yes, it is not advisable to expose them to screens, to expose them to phones. Do not get me wrong, you can actually play songs for them to listen to, you can play songs for them to listen, you can play cartoons for them to hear, for them to listen, but not for them to watch, because they are still at that developmental stage of their life. So whatever you do at that stage really matters. It is good for them to learn by hearing. Yes, it is good for them to learn by hearing. And like I was saying, maturity matters. A phone is not a toy. Your parents want to be sure that you can handle responsibility. Your parents want to be sure that you can take good care of the phone, because if you easily lose things, if you easily break things, or if you don't follow rules, if you are not obedient, a phone might not be the best option for you. Yes, you might not need any phone if you are a child that do not know how to take care of things, because come to think of it, they are going to use money to buy the phone, and do you want them to waste their money? No. The next one is that, do you really need the phone? Yes, that is another question, because if you do not need the phone, there's no reason for you to be having the phone. Because some children can have a phone because probably they go to school alone, or they attend lessons or activities after school, and their parents want to check in on them. Their parents want to check in on them and see how they are doing. And I would actually advise that a small phone would be better. Yes, a small phone would be better if you just want to check on your kids and know their safety. Yes, if you feel that they are not that matured yet to use an Android phone, you can actually get them a small phone just for them to check in on them and see if they are doing good. But if there is no need for you to have a phone, probably you don't go to school alone. Let's say, for instance, if your parents come to pick you up from school, your parents are always involved in all of your activities, you actually don't need a phone. And if you are not matured yet, then the next one is that having a phone means understanding phone safety. Yes, so even if a child is matured to use a phone, the child needs to understand phone safety. I want to start opening the phone lines now, because I'm going to be asking you a question this morning, which is, what are some good ways children can use the phone? Yes, I want Melody Kids to contribute to the show today. What are the good ways What are some good ways children can use the phone? The numbers you can call are 0702 520 107. 0702 520 107. If you're trying that and you have a problem, you can try the other one, which is 0705 507 107. I'll go over the number one more time. 0702 520 107 or 0705 507 1007. Like I was saying, understanding phone safety before getting a phone. I lost that call. Please try to call me back. I really want to hear from you. The question I am asking this morning is that what are some good ways children can use a phone? How can you use your phone in a good way? Hello,
my name is Precious.
thank you, Precious. Your age and your class, and where are you calling from, Precious?
I'm calling from Iyakari Alaro Street of Ajia.
Oh, thank you. Your age and your class?
I'm 9 years old and I am in grade 6
You are doing very well.
from Shire School.
You are doing very well. Okay, now the question I'm asking this morning is that how can you use a phone in a good way as a child? Hello, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
So Precious, tell me, how can you use a phone in a good way as a child? Let's say you have a phone now. How can you use it in a good way?
Assignment assigned in the school class, I use it for a phone.
Good of you. You can use it for your assignments. Okay, thank you for calling. Talk to you next time. Bye. Alright, she said she can use it for her assignment, but Precious, you are just 9 years old. So I don't know what assignment you want to be doing with your phone. You still have a whole lot of time ahead of you. So take it slow and steady. Yes, take it slow and steady. And to those that have matured, what are the phone safety that you have to understand? Number one, do not talk to strangers online. If need be that you own a phone, do not talk to strangers online. Don't post everything about yourself. Hello. Hello, good morning. Your name and where you are calling from?
My name is Akila Libuku. I am calling from Ibadan.
Okay. Where in Ibadan, please? Ibadan is wide. Okay. Your age and your class?
I'm 14 years and I'm in SS2.
Good. So how do you think a child can use a phone in a... Oh, I lost that call. Please do well to call me back. I still have a few more minutes on the show today and I want to hear from you. 0702 520 107 or you call 0705 507 107. Hello. Good morning. Your name and where you are calling from?
My name is Adevi Grace and I'm calling from Okiodolashe.
Your age and your class?
I am 10 years old. I'm in primary 5.
Okay, so how can you use a phone in a good way? If you have a phone, how can you use it in a good way?
I can use the phone to do my assignment.
In primary 5, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, thank you so much for calling. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.
Bye.
You are in primary 5. What do you need? Which assignment do you want to do with your phone at primary 5? You should still task your brain. You should use your brain to do your assignment. Hello.
Hello, good morning, ma.
Good morning.
I'm sorry, I know this program is for kids. They are Mommy Precious, the other girl that spoke the other time.
Okay, Precious.
Alright, ma.
Okay.
She said it's used for assignments. In their school, they do send assignments to their class platform and they have to answer it on the phone back to the platform. So that's what she means by doing assignment.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Now I
ma'am.
understand. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma. I mean, maybe that's what the other girl that ends the call to means.
Oh, I believe
now they send.
I believe that's the trend now.
Ma?
I said I believe that is the trend now. That is how they do now.
Yes, in the school, most now they send things their platform, and if they didn't do it back, they didn't reply them, they will beat them in the school. So that's why, if at the phone immediately she's done with the assignment on the platform, I collect it from her.
Good job,
right,
ma.
thank you
Good
so
job,
much,
ma.
ma.
Yes, ma. Thank you for
Please,
calling.
ma, I want to use this opportunity to ask the question: is there a program in which, because Precious is one of your fans, she call me if I'm not around, my mom, I want to call. Is there a program for them in which I think there's a particular gathering for them in which they can join, or I call you back?
Yes, please. I would call out my number after the show so we can talk after the show, ma.
All right, ma. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for calling, ma. Thank you so much for calling. I really do not have much time, but I can still smuggle one more call on the show today. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, ma.
Your name and where you're calling from, quickly.
My name is Adevi Grace.
Okay, Grace, where are you calling from?
Okiodo Oloshe.
Okiodo Oloshe. Your age and your class?
I'm 10 years old. I'm in grade 5.
Okay, so how can you use a phone in a good way?
I can use a phone. I can watch cartoon in a phone.
Okay. When are you supposed to watch the cartoons?
For
browsing. All right. Thank you for calling.
And I can use a phone to watch a good film that can make us learn.
Good. Thank you for calling. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so you said you can use the phone to watch movies and to watch cartoons. I am not disputing that, but you can only do that when you have completed your assignments, when you have read your books, when you have run errands for your parents. It is not when mommy says, Precious, come and go out. I'm sorry for using Precious name. Of course, she's my fan. Precious is a very good fan of Melody Kid. So it is not when your mom says, okay, come and do this for me, you not say, mommy, I'm watching cartoons. Or when you're supposed to be, doing your assignment, that is when you watch cartoons. No, learn to do the right thing at the right time. This topic is very, very wide, and I hope we will still talk about it one more time. I am still receiving calls. I am no longer permitted to pick calls anymore because I am running out of time. All right, to every person that wants to call me after the show, my number is 081 05 151778. 081 05 151778. So please call me for any other information you want to ask about the show or about kids. All right, I am done for today. Until next time when I come your way, remember to use your phone. If you have a phone, use it in a positive way. Shout out to every single person that worked with me today. Adenike Adesoye, my studio manager. Shout out to Bobola Egunfemi, who is in charge of our Facebook live streaming. Engineer Ade Wole Oyetoro is on duty, and also to my amazing producer, Pretty the Finest, Adegoke. Until next time, I am Fiyinfoluwa Oladunjoye. See you next week. Bye.